A man happily climbed into his hibernation pod to sleep for 90 years. He thought that when he woke up, he'd be in a brand new world. But as soon as he settled in comfortably, he felt something was wrong. The pod seemed to be malfunctioning. He tried to get out quickly, but the door jammed. After struggling, he finally managed to escape. Fear set in. Had something gone terribly wrong? He ran to the command center to wake the captain and warn him that people were waking up early. He tried every tool he had, but the captain's door wouldn't open. Now he had only one option left: send an emergency message to Earth immediately. But the ship was so far from Earth. The message would take 19 years to arrive, and a reply would take another 36 years. The whole process would take 55 years. Waiting that long was impossible. Frustrated, he gave up hope of ever getting help. Now, loneliness drove him to wander the ship aimlessly. Then one day, he sensed someone else on board. His heart raced. Maybe he wasn't alone after all. He hurried toward the source, but when he got closer, he realized it was just a robot. From then on, his days blurred into the same routine. The same room, the same food. Years passed like this. Then one day, he saw a sleeping girl. Beautiful, fast asleep in another hibernation pod. He made a terrible decision. Wake her up early, before her time. He used his toolkit to tamper with the pod, and woke Aurora. Now that they were the only two people on the ship, they slowly grew closer. On Aurora's birthday, Jim threw her a party. With help from the robot waiter, everything went perfectly. Aurora said, "There should be no secrets between us now." Then the robot, Arthur, realized Aurora didn't know the truth. In that moment, he spilled everything. Jim had woken her up for his own sake. Jim pulled out a ring to propose, but Aurora was shocked by the truth. She felt Jim had stolen her entire life. To ease his loneliness, Aurora was furious. She stopped talking to Jim. Meanwhile, the ship developed a critical technical fault. If nothing was done, everything would be lost. Jim had to go outside the ship to fix the system, facing extreme heat and danger. Aurora pulled the pod's lever just in time, but Jim floated into space. His safety rope snapped. Aurora tried her best to pull him back with the rope, but Jim's body was motionless. She quickly activated all the first aid systems, using the captain's authority. Finally, Jim's life was saved. Now only one functional hibernation pod remained, one that could let someone sleep for 90 years. Jim turned to Aurora again. "You take the pod. I'll stay awake," he said. "I woke you up out of selfishness, but now I want to make it right." The decision was Aurora's. After a moment of thought, she said, "I want to live with you." Jim proposed again, and this time, Aurora said yes. They smiled and spent the rest of their lives together on the ship. 88 years later, when the ship reached its destination, the other passengers woke up from hibernation. When they reached the central hall, the sight before them was astonishing. The entire ship had been turned into a beautiful green garden. Jim and Aurora had made it their home. They'd stayed by each other's side always, and left a message for the new passengers. If you have a partner to stand by you in life, you can live happily anywhere, no matter the circumstances. Do you have someone who supports you through every joy and sorrow?